TCG Check here. Today I'm going to bring you my Rainbow Road deck list. I just bought this up, came up the deck earlier today. I've been trying to pick up the Rainbow Road Xerneas for a little while, so I only just managed to get the last one yesterday at pre-release. I traded for it for a few things, so I thought today I'll come up with a deck list and I'll get to play test it at my locals on Sunday. I only needed one card, so I ordered the Flygon EX box, which should be arriving in a few days, so should be alright. Got some decent pulls out of the pre-release as well. For the pre-release deck, I just basically made Lapras. The generic line you got given, and Lapras. That's my deck. Anyway, the deck I usually played before was my Gardevoir deck. It was the Steam Siege one. I played the Fairy Garden variant instead. I much preferred the Fairy Garden one instead of the Skyfield. Mainly because the Skyfield one you do need the 4 Shamans, so with the Fairy Garden I can get away with 3. Basically it. I don't want to pick up a 4th Shaman, mainly because I'm happy with this build, so it's good. It's a good deck still, so nothing to complain about. But anyway, this is my Rainbow Road deck. Right, here we go. So deck list I've got runs 4 of the Rainbow Road Xerneas, kind of an obvious one. It's your main attacker. You want to set this up like ASAP. I play a 2/1 Joltik Garvantula line. I play this because it's a dual type and it's got an alright attack which I can use as well. It puts 30 damage onto 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and it does apply weakness, so I can put 60 on like a Shaman, which is pretty nice. I play 1 Mew. The Mew is to mainly be another attacker, I suppose, and it's to hit stuff like Mewtwo for weakness. It's got a free retreat, which is really nice as well, and with 50 HP anything that's hitting it is going to die anyway, so the weakness to Psychic doesn't really matter. I play 1 Hoopa because I'm playing the EX variant. Cause when I originally played the deck on PTCGO, I played the non-EX variant, which used stuff like Bisharp and stuff like that, and I did feel like it was too slow, but so I preferred the EX version over the like non-EX one. 2 Shamans, you're playing the Hoopa, you can get these easily, lots of draw power. Volcanion, obvious pick as the only dual type basic. And the other EXs would be Genesect. It's got an alright ability, it's another element you don't have, and that's really it. This is proxying in for Flygon right now. I have thought of using it, but I don't think it's really worth it. So it's in here just until I get that Flygon. That's it for the Pokemon line. Stadiums for Skyfield. I feel like you need to see this like ASAP, especially if you want to get those one-hit KOs quicker. Also, because you're playing Hoopa, you do fill up the bench quite quickly. I play 4 VS Seekers. Kind of an obvious choice, pretty much a staple in every deck now. Just gets you any supporter you have already used or dumped in the grave with your Ultra Balls or Sycamores or stuff like that. Just probably one of the strongest cards right now. 4 Max Elixirs, it's to set up the Xerneas in one turn. It speeds things up. I play Free Trainer's Mail. I took one out of this because I wanted to make room for some other stuff. I play Free Ultra Balls. Originally I played 4, but I'm now playing 2 Nest Balls instead. The Nest Ball I think I want to try out in this deck because you do not... It's not like a Mega deck where you basically only Ultra Ball into Hoopa and Shamans. So the Nest Ball helps me get another attribute on the field, for example. I mean, yes, I do want to get the Hoopas and Shamans, but that's why I play Free Ultra Balls. But I feel like these can get me anything else I need. Plus I can get my Xerneas, which is really nice. I think the Nest Ball's a good addition to the deck. Same with Yveltal. Nest Ball's going to help Yveltal a lot as well, I feel. I played 2 Float Stones just to help retreat things. I also do want to play Olympia. I don't play Olympia right now, but I've not really found room for it. I also play the 1 EXP share, just to get the energy onto another Pokemon a bit easier. I feel like it's a really nice card in the Rainbow Road. I don't play any Fighting Fury belts. It's something I want to play, but I don't know what I would take out for it. I play the 1 Super Rod just to put things back into the deck and stop deck out sometimes. 4 Sycamores, 2 Ends, 2 Lysanders. I feel like this is pretty much a staple in most decks. Sycamore is just probably one of the best supporters right now. Helps power through the deck, gets things in the discard for VS Seekers and stuff, you know. Gets you what you need. End's also a really good card as well. Helps you when you're falling behind. Good at the start, I suppose, as well. If you don't have Sycamores, you can use End to shuffle, to basically get a new hand. Lysander, just a really strong card. I feel like Lysander's too strong. That's why I always play 2. I've never wanted to go down to 1. I just feel like it's too strong of a card and I want to see it like ASAP. Well, not ASAP, but want to see it a lot more often. Hexmaniac, just to stop my opponents from going off. If I have no other supporters to play, it stops Greninjas and just anything with like ability, like that heavily relies on abilities. I can just Hexmaniac. And for the energy, I play 4 DCEs and I play 9 Fairy Energies. I feel like 9's enough. It's enough so you hit at least half of your max elixirs statistically. I think that's what it was meant to be anyway. And again, not really enough room, I don't think. Otherwise I'd be playing Fighting Fury belts as well. I want to put in a second EXP share, but I'm not really sure what I would take out for it. And another card I'd like to play is Professor Kukui. I feel that Kukui is going to be a really strong card. A lot of people play Giovanni's Scheme just for the damage boost in the ability as well. So with Kukui giving you an extra 2 cards as well as a damage boost, I just feel like that's just really strong. I don't know what to take out for one, but I would like to put in one. Tell me what you guys think. I'm open for suggestions on the deck, as I did just build it off the top of my head. I've not really had much time to think properly through it. I know Nest Ball isn't legal yet to play, but I want to test it out because I do have it, and it's just like some thoughts behind it. I will be going down to Sheffield. I don't know what to play yet. I'm thinking maybe I could go for Yveltal, but it does seem like everyone's playing it now, and I think a lot of people will be playing the counters to it. Same with it's like Mega Ray. People thought that was going to be like the deck to beat, and everyone's like started saying Parallel Cities and stuff like that to stop, basically to counter Mega Ray. I just feel like same's going to happen with Yveltal now. Now that's pretty much like one of the best decks going right now. I was thinking Gardevoir. I think Gardevoir is, in my opinion, one of the best decks as well, but it's not like had enough time in the light for people to really find counters for it and deliberately attack against it. Kind of like how I think everyone had Pokemon Ranger in the deck at the start of the format in case of the Jolteon Glaceon decks and stuff like that. But as time went on, it turned out they are not as big. They're still good, don't get me wrong, but they aren't as big as like Mega Ray is. And also Parallel City also hurts other decks as well, not just Mega Ray, but it just really hurts Mega Ray compared to all the other decks. So I think people might start like taking in the Zebstrika just to hit for weakness on the things on the Yveltals, because I heard in London Yveltal was like everywhere. I've not really looked into the latest regionals. I heard Mega Ray's actually having quite a big showing there. So I just like it. Liverpool, Mega Ray wins. Over in London, like you don't see it. There's no mention of Mega Ray at all because Mega Ray won the last one, and because no one saw Mega Ray in London, Mega Ray done well again. And so I'm going to predict this one there will be no Mega Rays. But I'll be going down to Sheffield. I'll probably play Gardevoir. I really like the deck because it gets rid of the Shamans. So it gets rid of that like 110 2 prize cards just sitting there waiting for your opponent to just Lysander out and kill. Biggest reason I do like Gardevoir, it just gets rid of all these cards that have made use of their ability and is just sitting there on bench. Well, anyway, I'll, as I keep saying, I'll try to make more videos. I'll actually have a box opening of Sun and Moon soon, so I will have a new video soon. Don't know when, but anyway, before this video gets a bit too long, I'll let you go. Right, thanks YouTube, see ya.